to left. The Tar Heels are the away team wearing white, and will start the game moving left to right. Zamboni still has, 3 more passes each direction to go, so we're a few minutes away from game start time. Official game start time is 8:10. We're obviously just a couple minutes behind that. We'll be back once the teams are out on the ice. The Tar Heels are already on the bench. The Royals are still in the locker room, I think getting some last-minute coaching before the teams come out. So once everybody's out on the ice, I will be unmuted again. If they start playing music, I will be muted when nothing else is going on, so I don't get any copyright strikes. Anyway, that's about it. We're getting ready for this Metro League game between the Queen City Royals and the Tar Heels. See everybody in just a few. Zamboni has cleared the ice. Referees are getting the nets in their positions, and teams will be coming out onto the ice fairly shortly. Royals still in the locker room at the moment. Now they're coming out and getting onto the bench. If you're just joining us, Royals are the home team. They will be in black starting the game, moving right to left. The Tar Heels are the away team in white and will start the game moving left to right. And the teams just led out onto the ice. 3-minute warm-up period, and then we will get the game started. That's going to do it for the warm-ups. Teams will get the pucks in, get their last-minute huddles and coaching in, and then we will get this show on the road. Just a little bit away from puck drop for this game. Queen City Royals versus the Tar Heels. Most of the Royals team has run back into the locker room for some reason. They should be coming back out here shortly. I don't know what that was, but the whole team just about bailed on puck pickup and ran back into the locker room. Some of them are coming out. My camera looks a little weird. I'm going to try to adjust it. Sorry for any camera shake here. And it looks like the Royals are not going to do a pregame huddle for this one. So they're all going to go to the bench and get their last second coaching. We're just about ready to start here. Tar Heels getting their starting lineup out. Royals still at their bench in a pregame huddle. Royals now breaking the huddle. Royals will start with, looks like it is going to be Corcoran, Barnes, and Ruse as the forwards, with Morrow and Dyke on defense. Goalies are set, teams are set, and we are ready to go. Tar Heels win the draw back to the near side. Played up the near boards away from Corcoran, turned forward by Morrow. Puck bounced in the middle, stolen by the Tar Heels, who step into the Royal zone. Moving up the middle of the ice, moving in, shot, blocked by Heller, and then cleared to the near side. Play comes up the boards, gets chipped off the glass and down into the Tar Heels end. Tar Heels collect off their inboards, playing away from Ruse. Ruse got a stick on that, bounced the puck into the near corner. Corcoran battling there. She holds the puck, plays the puck to Ruse. Ruse plays it behind the net, but then blows a tire on the play, and the Tar Heels will collect. Tar Heels move up the far side of the ice, playing away from Barnes. Play broken up by Corcoran. Puck dropped to Dyke. Dyke steps through the player. Corcoran picks the puck up and then gives it to Ruse on the far point in the Tar Heel zone. Puck played away from her, knocked to the middle, and now collected by the Tar Heels. Played to the blue line, but not out. Bashed deep by the Royals. Play on the near side. Puck pushed to the top of the circle. Morrow knocks it forward. She goes to chase. Puck played away from her up the near boards. And Kerwin did not hold the line. That play is offside. Draw will be on the near dot, just outside of the Tar Heel zone. Royals switching it up. It will be Martinez, Kerwin, and Summers as the forwards, with Picard and Burns on defense. Draw controlled by the Royals, stepping into the zone. Martinez takes a shot that did not have much on it, and the goalie scoops it up and then gets the whistle. Puck was a little bit loose there, but the ref was already in the process of blowing the whistle. Draw to the goalie's glove side inside the zone. Martinez wins it to the outside. Picard steps forward, holds the zone, dumps the puck deep. Summers gets there first, moving behind the net to the near side. She gets hauled down. Puck comes towards the front, played into the slot by Kerwin. And with the tag up, the Tar Heels are going to go to the box for a check in the corner. Tar Heels player arguing the call here a little bit. They called him for a hold. He's arguing the hold in front of the box. He needs to get in the box before the ref turns this into something more for him. He's trying to get into the box. The door is not working for him. So the coach had to climb over the wall there and let him into the box. Now the teams are set. Minute 30 on the power play, and the Tar Heels step away with the draw. Racing up the ice, Tar Heels step into the Royal zone, move up the middle, trying to step between the defenders. Puck trickles towards the net. Heller clears that to the outside. That was not on target, but the puck gets cleared around. Played forward by Picard. That comes out of the zone. Tar Heels dump it back into the Royals end, immediately played forward, and that is collected by Martinez. Martinez gets the puck swept off her stick, and it drifts back into the corner in the Tar Heel zone. Martinez wins the battle in the corner. Her centering feed blocked in front. Connects with Summers. Summers' shot is under the goalie, and the goalie sits on it before Summers could find the loose puck. Draw will be to the goalie's glove side. Barnes, Ruse, and Corcoran as the forwards. Morrow and Dyke on defense. 11:56 left in the opening frame. Tar Heels had to get somebody out. They have to get one more out. They just killed a whole bunch of time off of this penalty kill by taking a while to get their players out. Draw one to the outside. Tar Heels get to it first, played up the boards, hammered into Ruse. Ruse holds the line. Puck comes free to Barnes. Barnes turns in the circle, floats it towards the net, tipped on net, and then hammered aside. Corcoran directed it on net, but couldn't get it through the goalie. I think I hit the wrong 14 there. There are two 14s on the team. So if I accidentally attribute something to the wrong person. Collected by Corcoran in front, played out of the zone, and then racing past, moving into the Royals' end. Oh, the middle shot is off the pipe. Played up the boards. Royals fall down on the play, collected by the Tar Heels. Tar Heels center, power play is over. Puck bounced to the high slot, collected by the Tar Heels there, played to the near side, tipped away by Corcoran, but the Tar Heels will collect in the corner. Tar Heels center, played to Barnes. Barnes hammers it to the far boards and then up the boards. Ruse gets a stick on it, and then Barnes steps back. She gets her pocket pick. Tar Heels turn back towards the Royals net. Play at the top of the circle. Shot from distance is wide of the near pipe by just a fraction. Tar Heels dump the puck in, and it is collected by Morrow. Morrow's outlet pass blocked by a body. Tar Heels control at the bottom of the circle. Drop to the point now. Pass to the middle. That was tipped by Barnes on the way through, so it didn't land on the forward stick. Recollected by the Tar Heels in the corner. Battling there. Dyke turns the puck behind the goal line. Stepping to the front. Shot blocked away by Heller. And now the puck gets played out of the zone. That was into Corcoran's feet, and she wasn't able to hold on to it. Tar Heels turn it back into the Royals' end, stepping into the zone. 1-on-3. Now played wide by Picard. Puck sent up the boards. Ruse gets to it first. Chips it off the boards and out. She charges ahead. She's not going to get there in time. Tar Heels play it back forward, and it is collected by Picard. Picard holds, plays the puck to Kerwin. Kerwin turns into the Tar Heel zone. Overlaps with Summer, sends it to the middle. That is blocked by a skate. Puck bounced back to Kerwin. Kerwin takes a shot. That is blocked by the goalie. Play sent up the near side, and that will get through Burns and out of the zone. Burns battles the Tar Heels, win the battle there. Played into the zone, stepping around, and then a shot does not happen. The defense collapsed on the play and clear it out of the zone now. Kerwin racing up the near side. She gets her pocket picked, and the puck gets played back to the Royals' blue line. Burns moves across the ice, floats the puck up, and they're going to call icing on that. Draw will come all the way back into the Royals' end. Draw will be to Heller's glove side after the icing. No changes for the Royals here. It will be Summers, Martinez, Kerwin, Picard, and Burns. Kerwin to take the draw for the Royals. And the ref is now talking to, looks like the cage on that player may not be entirely set. And now we are set to go. Draw one to the outside, played forward by the Royals, held in by the Tar Heels. Player gets hauled down, and the Royals are going to go for a trip at the line. Puck comes out to neutral, played forward, and now touched up by Martinez, and the Royals are going to go. Draw will be, I believe, to Heller's stick side once they get out. Martinez is going to go for a trip at the point. Her stick just got into the skates of the player at the point as she was trying to charge out of the zone. Dyke and Morrow will be the defenders for this penalty kill, with Corcoran and Ruse. Draw will be to Heller's stick side. Once the teams get out, we will be ready to go. 7:46 left in the first period. Minute 30 penalty. Draw controlled by the Royals to the outside, but picked up by the Tar Heels first. Battle on the boards, hammered forward by Morrow. That is held in, and then lobbed deep into the zone. Collected by the Tar Heels behind the net, played to the front, and that goes straight to Ruse. Ruse hammers it down the ice, and that will go all the way down, where the goalie will slow it down behind his own net. Tar Heels played up the far side, broken up by Ruse. Ruse slams on the brakes in the corner, turns back to the front. Can't get to the front of the net. Second effort, puck comes loose, and battle now behind the net. Puck bounces to the near side where Morrow will collect. Morrow gets the puck into the corner. Ruse tries to center it. That bounced towards the front, and could not be directed into the net. I'm not sure which one got the shot there. Puck comes all the way back to the Royals end. Played up and out of the zone by Corcoran. Played in now. Dyke will pick up the puck, and she passes it up the near side. That is off of a skate. Corcoran falling down on the play. She doesn't get to the poke. Tar Heels played into the Royal zone, but harassed on the far side. Bumped up the ice and now played out. 21 seconds left in the man advantage for the Tar Heels. Puck gets played to the near boards, but behind the streaking forward. Tar Heels turn back to their blue line. Now played forward. They step between some defenders, move into the zone, moving wide. And Heller got a chunk of that one and then had time to get over and get on the loose puck after the initial shot. 6:12 remaining. That's going to do it for the man advantage for the Tar Heels. Draw will be to Heller's glove side. This will be Kerwin on the draw for the Royals. Draw one to the middle and now skated forward. Martinez charges forward up the zone, middle of the ice. She steps in, takes a shot. That is blocked aside by the goalie. Puck played to the near side. Turned around by Burns. She recollects, floats it into the far corner. Picard charging in on the far side. She slows things down. Tar Heels turn back to the corner and now dump the puck up the middle of the zone. And this is going to go all the way down for an icing. Draw will be to the Tar Heel goalie's glove side after the icing. Kerwin wins the draw towards the middle. Shot is missed by Martinez. Puck played back into the circle, and the Tar Heels will gain control. Tar Heels move up the ice on the far side. Pressured from behind by Kerwin. Puck sent into the zone and then hammered out by Burns. Tar Heels play the puck across the ice. Martinez over to pressure. Puck played past her. Poked away at the blue line. Tar Heels regain control, step into the zone, but an extra move was taken at the blue line, and the player crossed before the puck. Offside draw will be on the dot just in front of the Royals bench. Barnes to take the draw. One back by the Tar Heels. Played up. That is broken up by Ruse, but the Tar Heels recollect and step into the Royal zone. Broken up by Corcoran. Puck shot in. That is blocked down by Heller. Play behind the net to the near side. Tar Heels control. Holding at the top of the circle, moving towards the middle. Play broken up in the slot. Barnes gets a stick on it, and now the Tar Heels recollect. Moving to the near side. Shot. Pass across through the blue paint. Puck bounces to Morrow, and she plays it out of the zone. Tar Heels collect at center. Sent back up the near side. Slowed down coming into the zone. Tar Heels recollect in the near circle. Shot misses the net. Goes across and bounced up on the far side. Play to the top of the circle. That shot is blocked into the near corner. Controlled by the Tar Heels. Play to the middle. Shot is skied over the goal. Ruse forward to pressure on the far side. Tar Heels drop the puck back to the point. Shot from distance. Makes it through. And Heller scoops it up and hangs on. Draw will be to Heller's glove side after the stop. 3 minutes just about when the puck was going to get dropped here. Running clock for the Metro games. So we'll be slightly under 3. Kerwin to take the draw. One towards the middle. Played ahead by the Royals. That shot is into the bodies and now picked up by Kerwin. Kerwin charges out of the zone. She lobs it ahead. She was on the wrong side of center. That is going to be an icing on the Royals as she had not quite made the center line yet. Draw will be back in the Royal zone to Heller's glove side. No changes for the Royals. Kerwin, Summers, and Martinez as the forwards. Morrow and Dyke on defense. Draw one to the outside. Picked up by the Tar Heels. Dyke battling for it in the corner. Puck played around her, back behind the net. Pressured by Kerwin. Centering feed doesn't connect. Held in the zone. Follow-up shot is blocked by Heller, who jumps on that one pretty easily as she saw it the whole way and it didn't have a whole lot on it. Draw again to Heller's glove side. Draw one to the outside, picked up by Picard. Picard hammers it up the boards. This is bashed out of the zone. And now Martinez charges forward, one-on-one in the zone. She dekes to the outside. Puck gets picked up from behind. Martinez gets to it. She centers it across the ice. Played forward by Corcoran. Corcoran keeps the puck in the zone. Tarheels pick up the puck in the corner and now move behind their net. Playing to the far side. Stepping past Martinez. Tarheels run into the boards. Broken up by Barnes. Puck held in the zone. Second effort sends the puck out. Pressured from behind. Now dumped into the zone once the Royals had tagged up. Puck comes around to the near side. Oh, no, sorry. Slowed down behind the net by the goalie. Played back into the corner. Tarheels move it up the middle of the ice. Stepping out of the zone. Burns steps forward. Knocks the puck away. She knocks it into the zone and then goes forward to chase. Burns charges in. Puck played away from her, but it lands on Corcoran's stick, but bounces over. Picked up by Picard. She sends it up the middle of the ice and now bashed out at the point. And this will be picked up by the charging forward. Moving into the middle. Shot smothered by Heller, who hangs on to it. Draw to Heller's stick side. There's going to be about 10 seconds left by the time the puck's dropped. One back into the corner. Royals hold it there, pushed behind the net. Pressured behind the net. Puck gets bashed to the far boards, and that is just about going to do it for the period. Play dumped back in by the Tar Heels at the buzzer, but that's going to do it for one. End of one. Deadlocked at 0 aside. That's going to do it for the first intermission. Teams switching sides for the second. Royals in black will be moving left to right, and the Tar Heels in white will be moving right to left. Royals still in front of their bench. Tar Heels have their team out for the second period. Looks like the Royals are now breaking up the huddle. It's going to be Morrow and Dyke as the defenders, with Martinez, Kerwin, and Summers as the forwards for the Royals to start the second period. 15 minutes on the clock, set to go, and draw gets one back by the Royals, tipped to Kerwin. Kerwin gets her stick lifted and then gets knocked down on the play. Puck sent to the far side, and now stepping into the zone, 2-on-1 shot over the goal, recollected off. No, it's still on the netting. It's stuck there, and we will get a whistle as the puck was on the netting. Draw to Heller's glove side. Kerwin wins the puck into the corner. Dyke can't get to it in time. Tar Heels get to it first. Battle behind the net. Sent behind to the far side. Summers will get to it first on the half boards. Summers hits Martinez. That is tipped forward. It will drift wide of the net, and the goalie dives on top of the puck that drifted too close to him and freezes the play. That technically counts as a shot for Martinez. Draw will be to the goalie's stick side. Barnes, Ruse, and Corcoran as the forwards, with Picard and Burns on defense. Draw one back to Picard. She collects in the high slot, shoots, and that will go wide to the near side. Play in the near corner. Corcoran collects there. She took a little too long, and the Tar Heels will steal and play the puck up the near side. That was all the way past everybody. Charging in, it did not make it enough for icing. Centering feed broken up by Burns. Puck played to the middle, sent ahead, broken up by Picard. Picard can't get it out of the zone. Tar Heels bounce it back to the high slot. Turning in, still with the puck, shot, blocked in front, and then Heller sticked that to the side. And now played out of the zone. Tar Heels bash it back in. Tagging up, Picard picks up the puck, plays it forward. That does not make it to Corcoran. Picard recollects and then hammers the puck in. Goalie slows the play down behind the net. Picked up by the defenseman, played up the middle of the ice, and now the Tar Heels step out of the zone. 1-on-3 to the Royals zone. Tar Heels try to step around Burns. Follow-up shot, bounced behind the goal. Puck gets left behind there. Tar Heels pick it up, played up the middle, collected in the high slot, played into the circle, but only black jerseys there to collect. Playing up the far side, Burns moves around the defender. She gets her stick lifted, puck gets left behind just inside the blue line. Played ahead by the Tar Heels. Picard collects. She plays it up the near boards. That will be collected by the Tar Heels in the near corner in their own zone. Martinez forward to pressure. Puck gets played up the near side away from her. Held in by Summers. Summers turns back, takes a shot, and that went behind the net. Play on the far side, sent up the middle now, and 2-on-1 moving forward into the Royal zone. Dyke back to defend. No, just 1-on-1. One player went for a change. Stepping around Dyke. Shot is in Heller's equipment, and she hangs on to it. And we will get a draw to Heller's glove side. Kerwin to take the draw for the Royals. Scrum off the draw, played towards the boards. Dyke gets a stick on it first, bounced it to Kerwin. Kerwin rattles it behind the net to Summers. Summers overskates the puck. It gets knocked into the corner by the Tar Heels. Played behind the net and to the inboards by Morrow. Centering feed comes in front, swept aside by Kerwin. Follow-up shot misses the net. I think it got just a piece of the pipe, and it comes all the way out of the zone on the near side. Dumped ahead. The Tar Heels had to tag up. So they do so, and now Morrow races up the ice on the far side. Morrow takes a shot. That is blocked by the goalie behind the net. Play on the inboards. Tar Heels pick the puck up and skate up the middle of the ice. Moving through Dyke. Puck gets played to the middle, knocked away, and now cleared out of the zone at the near point. Morrow picks up the puck. She hammers it ahead. That is going to go for an icing. That was too far for Martinez to get to. Draw will be to Heller's glove side after the icing. It is going to be Barnes on the draw. She wins it to Picard on the nearer side. Picard turns, floats the puck ahead. That will be tipped out of the zone, but straight to a white jersey. Turn forward on the near side, blocked by Ruse. Ruse knocks the puck ahead. Tar Heels send it back into neutral territory and pick the puck up on the near boards. They step into the zone, play the puck to the middle. Stick lift prevents the initial shot, sent forward by the Tar Heels. Played into the corner. Picard is going to go for a hook. Play on the near side. Puck knocked behind the net. Swept to the far side. Centered, that was off of escape but not controlled. Follow-up tip to the near side, but again, not controlled by the Royals. And now played off the boards. And the Royals are going to go on the penalty kill. as Picard is going to go for a hook. .9:25 left in the second period. Minute and a half power play upcoming for the Tar Heels. Summers, Dyke, Martinez, and Burns as the penalty kill unit for the Royals. Martinez to take the draw. Draw one towards the middle. Martinez sweeps it forward, passes it not out of the zone. Tar Heels hold the line. Second effort bashes the puck out to neutral. Tar Heels recollect at center. Played to the near side. Tar Heels pass it forward. That is tipped into the zone. Moving behind the net. Dyke's going to get there first. She rattles the puck around. That misses Summers. Held by the Tar Heels on the far boards. Played up the far boards to the circle now. Stepping towards the front. Shot blocked by Heller. And the puck winds up loose and then sent back in on Heller. And she is going to cover the second one, freezing the play. Draw will be to Heller's stick side. 50 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Royals changing their line. It is going to be Barnes, Kerwin, Dyke, and Morrow. Draw one to the outside. Drop back by the Tar Heels, but that's going to miss everybody and go all the way down into the Tar Heels end. Tar Heels back to collect. Played out the middle of the ice. That is bounced to the blue line and now played out. Tar Heels turn up the near side of the ice, stepping into the Royal zone. Stepping past the defender. Shot is off of Heller's helmet and then into the netting. Draw will be to Heller's glove side. Referees have to go get a new puck. They do so and now are set for the draw. There is no more time left on the penalty kill. So as soon as the puck is dropped, the Royals will be back to 5-on-5. Puck one to the near side, controlled by the Tar Heels. Sent to the middle, blocked aside by the Royals defense. Tar Heels pick the puck back up on the boards. Drop back to the point. That is not going to be held in. No offside call from the ref. That was a missed call. Battle in the corner. Tar Heels pick the puck up. And the Royals are going to go for a high sticking call, so the Tar Heels to go back on the power play. It will be Corcoran, Morrow, Ruse, and Picard. So both 14s out on the ice right now. Draw one back to Picard. Picard turns up the near side, plays the puck ahead. Her outlet pass is blocked. Ruse battles on the near side, to his side. Now three white jerseys in the corner. Puck comes free. Picard can't get a hold of it. Stepping behind the net. Tar Heels in the corner, sent to the front. That is blocked away by Picard. Play to the near side. Ruse blocks the pass, and it winds up on Picard's stick. Picard steps out of the zone. She chips it forward to Ruse. Ruse plays it into the zone. She gets hauled down, and Picard picks the puck up. Picard turns to the net. Puck knocked away, and now on the touch-up. That's going to end the power play. 58 seconds of 4-on-4 upcoming, and then the Royals will have an abbreviated power play after the conclusion of the 4-on-4. Draw will be to the goalie's stick side inside the Tar Heel zone. Martinez, Morrow, Summers, and Picard on the ice for the Royals. Tar Heels get their penalty kill unit set. Puck one to the outside. Picard sends it into the corner. That is collected by the Tar Heels and now dumped all the way down the ice. That is going to go for an icing. So we will reset and drop from the same spot. No changes for either team. Morrow plays the puck to the outside, tipped forward by Picard. Tar Heels get to it first and play it up to the cherry picker. Racing back, battle on the far side, played to the boards, swept ahead. And they're going to call Martinez for a hook. Referees just have hot whistles today, apparently. And we are going to get 13 seconds of 4-on-3 action. Draw one to the outside by the Tar Heels. Pressured by Morrow. Tar Heels step around her, play to the inside. Knocked back towards the boards. Tar Heels step forward. Hammered from the top of the circle. That did not make it to the net. Picard plays it forward. That is broken up and held in the zone. Dumped back up the near side. First player for the Royals is back out of the box. It is now back to 4-on-4. Sent across the ice to the near side. Picard battling in the corner, stepping around her. Puck gets played to the front. That is blocked by Heller. Play on the far side, tipped towards the point. Summers knocks the player down, sent across the ice into the corner. Picard gets there first. She shoots it ahead. That is not held in at the point, and now tipped forward by Kerwin. Kerwin picks the puck up, stepping into the zone. She loses it briefly, and then chases down in the corner. 1-on-1 in the corner. Kerwin sends it to the front. Morrow couldn't get a piece of it. Second effort, shot blocked down by the goalie. Puck still in the corner. Royals controlling. Sent across the ice. Morrow chases it down there. She gets knocked off the play, but wins the battle. She sends it in. That is blocked by a body in front. Doesn't make it to the net. Dumped up to the point. Burns will collect there. She hammers it up the boards into the corner. Pushed up the far side. That is Corcoran. That is sent across off of a skate. Collected by Kerwin on the near side. She drops it to the blue line, but played out of the zone. Overskated and now picked up. Tar Heels race into the Royal zone, pressured by Burns. Centering feed blocked away. Picked back up by the Tar Heels on the far boards. Battle there. Puck knocked into the corner where Kerwin will collect. Kerwin sends it up the far side. That is collected by Ruse. Ruse skates forward. She has Corcoran. Puck played forward. She did not make the red line, but icing got waved off that time. Royals get to it first. Corcoran battling in the corner. She gets her stick lifted. Puck gets played up the boards to Barnes. Barnes steps forward, takes a shot, blocked in front, tipped towards the net, and then follow-up does not go. Ruse could not get that on target. Puck rattled around to the far side. Morrow sends it in, and then this is hammered down the ice, and it will die before it gets to icing. Dyke has to go play it. Dyke picks the puck up, plays it up the far side. That is blocked by the player coming onto the ice. We're going to get a whistle there. They're going to call that offside. That is not a too many men penalty, as it is actually very hard to get a too many men penalty in youth hockey. Draw will be just in front of the Tar Heels bench. Barnes wins the draw forward, but it is collected by the Tar Heels. Played into the zone, but picked up by Barnes. Barnes plays it to the near side, racing over. Tar Heels get there first, hold the zone. Played to Dyke. Dyke bashes it up to the point. Follow-up shot in on Heller, and then Heller will cover the play and hang on. Draw will be to Heller's glove side. Draw one to the outside by the Tar Heels. Played to the high slot, collected towards the far point, shot in from distance, doesn't make it to the goal. Puck played to the bottom of the far circle, now pushed into the corner. Picard battling there, pushing and shoving on the boards. 3 black jerseys, puck bounced back, and the Royals are going to go for another penalty. Tar Heels turn into the corner, play sent to the front, blocked by Heller. Follow-up sent to the near side, and with the touch-up, Royals are going to again go to the box. We'll see what the call is. And the call is a hook on Picard. Draw will be to Heller's stick side to start the penalty kill. 1:57 left in the period. Kerwin, Burns, Corcoran, and Morrow as the PK unit. Draw one towards the net, and Heller just covers it. Draw controlled, shot, gloved by Heller, who hangs on. Draw one to the outside this time. Shot blocked by Heller. Follow-up bashed wide of the net. Puck comes to the near side. Chipped up and then off the glass and down. Corcoran charges ahead. She's going to get there first. She slams on the brakes in the Tar Heel zone. Pushes it towards the middle, but only black jerseys there. Puck played back to the near side. That was off a skate. Corcoran races forward. Knocks the puck deeper into the Tar Heel zone. Tar Heels play it up the far side. That's going to miss everybody and come all the way down. Played by Heller as that went on net. Burns hammers it off the glass to Corcoran. Corcoran chips it out of the zone. Puck held by the Tar Heels. Rocketed back in up the near side. This will rattle all the way around to Morrow in the far corner. Morrow collects there. She lobs the puck head. Blocked down at the point. Played back to the point. And now Tar Heels step in. Shot blocked over the goal. Recollected off the inboards by the Tar Heels. Follow-up shot misses the net and goes to the far side. Held in at the point. Pressured by Kerwin. Puck sent up the far side. Now pressured by Morrow. Puck comes to Kerwin. Kerwin fans on the outlet. And that's going to do it for the power play. Puck play to the near side. Collected by Burns. Burns turns to the near side and now skates out of the zone. Burns with 14 seconds left. Burns steps into the zone, gets pressured. And the Royals are offside, and that is pretty much going to do it for the period. We'll see if they can drop this puck in the remaining 3 seconds. Nope, they're not going to. That's going to do it for 2. End of 2. Score is still all knotted up at 0. That's going to do it for the second intermission. Teams back to their original sides. Royals in black moving right to left. Tar Heels in white moving left to right. 15 minutes to play in the game. It will be Barnes, Dyke, Summers, Martinez, and Picard as the line for the beginning of this third period. Draw one to the outside by the Tar Heels. Collected at their blue line, played past Summers. That will be dumped all the way down and will go for an icing on the Tar Heels. Draw will be to the goalie's stick side after the icing. No changes for either team. Barnes to take the draw. One into the ref skates. Barnes picks it up. Puck played to the middle. Martinez couldn't get a handle on it. And this will be played down the ice Dyke will collect inside her own zone. Dyke turns to the outside. She runs into a Tar Heels player. Tar Heels step in, moving to the middle. Shot goes over the goal. Play on the near side. Barnes with the stick lift. Puck sent up the near boards. Barnes floats it ahead, and that gets through. Racing back, Tar Heels will get to the puck first with Martinez charging in. Played away from Martinez behind the net to the far side. Summers picks up the puck. She steps past the defender, cuts to the front, shovels the puck on net, and the goalie got a chunk of it. Played up the far side. That's going to come back where Picard gets to it first. She bashes it to the boards, but not out of the zone. Picked up by the Tar Heels. Turning low, this will be played to the inboards. Picard wins the battle on the end. Floats it forward. That's going to get past everybody. No icing on the play. Ref immediately waved it off. Tar Heels play the puck behind their own net. Move to the near side, pressured by Corcoran. Tipped into the zone, broken up by Kerwin. Puck bounces to Ruse. Ruse plays it to the far side and out to neutral. Charging forward, Morrow breaks the play up. Can't get the puck to Ruse. Ruse gets hammered down, and now Corcoran collects. Corcoran dumps it into the zone. That will be slowed down by the Tar Heels defender. Played up to the far side, held in by Morrow initially, but now turned forward by the Tar Heels. Played to the near side. Tar Heels step forward and dump the puck into the Royals' end. That bounced off the side of the net to the front. Dangerous play there, now collected by Ruse in the corner. Ruse hammers it off the boards forward. Collected by Corcoran. It is played off her stick back to the blue line by the Tar Heels. Tar Heels step into the zone, pressured by Kerwin. Kerwin wins the battle. She gets her stick lifted. Second effort held in by the Tar Heels. They step past one. Play broken up in the circle. Stick lift now sent to the near side. That was behind the forward. Sent towards the front, and that is broken up by Morrow. Morrow charges ahead with Ruse to her right. Morrow steps into the zone. Tries to move past the defender. She recollects the puck, gets it to the inboards. Tar Heels get there first and bash it down the ice. That will be collected by the Tar Heels at the Royals blue line. Stepping to the front, follow-up shot. Gloved by Heller, who hangs on to it. .11:55 left to play. Draw to Heller's glove side. One to the outside by the Tar Heels. Played back to the point, pressured there, sent to the middle. That is tipped away, bounced back across, and now picked up by Barnes. Barnes has Martinez. She floats the puck to her. Martinez gains the zone. Turning up the far side, Martinez shot goes behind the net. Picard collects it, sends it up to Summers, but it doesn't make it there. Intercepted by the Tar Heels and played out. Dyke will collect the puck in neutral. She moves up the far side, plays the puck into the zone, but gets knocked off the play. She blocks the outlet pass. Puck bounced to the far corner. Tar Heels collect, turning away from Dyke. Moving up, Dyke shoves the player down. Puck sent across to the near side. Held in by Corcoran. Now bounced out of the zone. Tipped forward. Picard breaks the play up, and it will drift into the Royal zone. Martinez racing into the corner. She gets beat on the foot race. Puck dropped by the Tar Heels back towards the blue line. Stepping up the far side. Tar Heels move through. Stepping behind the net. Follow-up. Sent to the front, and Heller's going to dive on top of that, but that was after the whistle. I didn't see who that was for the Royals that got hammered down in the circle, but the Tar Heels are going to go for that one. We'll see what the call is here. It is a rough. So Royals to get another power play with 10:50 left in the third. Kerwin, Corcoran, Ruse, Burns, and Morrow as the power play unit for the Royals. Tar Heels finally get their team set. One to the outside. Battle in the corner, two aside. Puck comes free. Played by Ruse. Ruse turns the middle, drops the puck to Burns. Burns steps forward, shoots it in. That is blocked by a skate into the near corner. Collected on the near side, played up the boards. That is bounced to the middle. Hammered just wide of the net by Morrow. Play on the near side, held in by Corcoran. Corcoran gives the puck to Ruse. Ruse behind the net. Ruse now on the far corner. She centers it. That is blocked to the near side. Burns steps into the circle, chip towards the middle, and that goes wide of the target from Ruse. Collected by Kerwin, drop back to Morrow. Morrow sends it to the middle. That is chipped ahead. Follow-up shot is buried by Burns, who was wide open in front of the net. I believe that is Burns from Morrow. Again, if I miss an assist, just let me know afterwards and I can correct. So the Royals get a power play goal with 9:35 left in the third period. Barnes, Summers, Martinez, Picard, and Dyke. Puck controlled off the draw by the Tar Heels. They step into the Royal zone, play to the middle. Chipped to the far side by the Royals, but played deep by the Tar Heels. Tar Heels collect behind the net, pressured there. Puck sent back to the far side. Stuff attempt does not go. Heller got in the way of that, and now the Royals charge up the zone. Picard gets the puck knocked off her stick from behind. It's free, and now the Tar Heels charge into the Royal zone. 2-on-1 moving in. Puck played to the near side. Shot goes wide of the target. Recollected by the Tar Heels. Blocked by Barnes to the inboard. She rattles it around to the far side where Martinez will collect. Martinez sweeps the puck ahead. She runs into a couple players, now chips it out of the zone and charges up the far side. Martinez gets there first. She sends it to the middle. Martinez gets hammered down in the corner, and the Tar Heels will gain control. Tar Heels step up the ice, moving up the far side into the Royal zone. Move to the middle. Shot blocked by Heller. Follow-up cleared away by Picard. Play sent back deep by the Tar Heels. It will bounce to the far side. Picked up by Dyke. Dyke sends it ahead, and then it is tipped out of the zone by Martinez. Racing ahead, Corcoran gets to it first. She holds in on the far side. Stepping back towards the point, she circles with the puck, moving to the near side. It gets hammered out to center. Royals have to tag up. Puck dumped in. And now played in. That is controlled, blocked by Kerwin. Kerwin turns, floats it towards the net, blocked down by the defense. Hammered forward by the Tar Heels, and now controlled. Floated out of the zone. That is behind Corcoran. Follow-up shot blocked by Heller. Royals overskate on the far side. Puck gets knocked back into the corner where Burns will collect. Burns rolls this off the glass, held in by the Tar Heels at the point. Played up the far side. Burns slows things down there. She hammers it ahead. Ruse chips it to the point, but held in. Second effort, blocked up, and that is played with the hand. That'll be a hand pass, and the draw will come out of the zone anyway. Oh, they're going to pull this all the way in front of the Tar Heels bench. So draw on the dot just in front of the Tar Heels bench. Barnes, Summers, Martinez, Morrow, and Burns for the Royals. Draw one back by the Tar Heels. Played to the near side. Sent up the middle of the ice straight to Burns. Burns turns, plays the puck up to Martinez. Martinez tips it into the zone, but can't control the puck. Played forward. Barnes slows things down there. She dumps it ahead. Royals tag up, and Martinez will charge into the corner. She's going to shoulder the player instead of playing the puck. She wins the battle, plays the puck behind the net. Collected by Summers. Summers and Martinez behind the goal line. Sent to the near side. And now collected by the Tar Heels. Overskated initially, played up the near side. Morrow doesn't win the battle, and now charging ahead. Tar Heels move into the zone. Dyke steps forward and pokes the puck away, and now steps out of the zone. She plays the puck towards the near side. Barnes, little miscommunication. Barnes gets into the zone, but was just behind Dyke, and the play is offside at the line. 6:25 remaining in the game. Draw will be on the near dot, just outside of the Tar Heels zone. It will be Corcoran, Kerwin, and Ruse as the forwards, with Picard and Dyke on defense. Draw one towards the middle. Kerwin kicks it ahead. Bouncing puck played forward by the Tar Heels, collected by Dyke, who sends it up the far side. Ruse charges ahead. She doesn't get there in time. Puck sent back out to center, and now played through. Kerwin back to pressure. She knocks the puck briefly away. Repicked up by the Tar Heels. Centering feet doesn't connect. Puck winds up in the near corner. Blocked back to the near boards. Tar Heels control. That is bounced across the ice off of a skate, and Dyke will get there first. She plays it forward, but not out of the zone. Dyke runs into the player, and the third effort gets the puck over the line. Collected by the Tar Heels, dropped back to their blue line. Played forward, intercepted by Corcoran. Corcoran steps into the zone. Corcoran tries to get around the defender, holds, turns to the outside, centers, comes to Kerwin. Kerwin's shot is tipped by Ruse and swallowed by the goalie. Draw will be to the goalie's stick side. It will be Kerwin, Corcoran, and Ruse as the forwards with Burns and Morrow on defense. Kerwin wins the puck to Corcoran. Corcoran takes a shot, and that is blocked by the goalie. Battle in the corner, sent forward, and now controlled by the Tar Heels. Tar Heels step past Burns, racing into the zone. Morrow slows things down. Follow-up shot, smothered by Heller, who hangs on to it. 4:30 left in the game. Draw will be to Heller's stick side. It's going to be Morrow, Burns, Barnes, Martinez. Draw sent towards the net. That is just going to be smothered by Heller, who hangs on to it. 4 minutes remaining. Draw controlled by the Tar Heels, played across the ice. Martinez races over. She gets there first and hammers the puck out of the zone. Tar Heels back to collect in their own end. Pressured by two Royals. Played past Summers to the near side. Martinez gets there first. Chips the puck deeper into the zone. Picked up by Summers in the corner. Summers holds. Sends it to the middle. That misses Barnes. Played to Burns on the far side. Shot from distance. Blocked down in front. That did not make it to the goal. Hammered behind the net by the Tar Heels. And this is going to come all the way down into the Royals' end. Icing is called. That could have been waved off by the referees, as it is possible that the defenders could have gotten to it. Draw will be to the goalie's stick side in the zone. 3 minutes remaining. It will be Kerwin on the draw. Kerwin wins the puck to Corcoran. Corcoran's shot does not go. I think the goalie got a piece of it. Played into the corner. Ruse drops the puck back to the point, collected, but held in the zone. Hammered forward by Dyke. Puck will rattle around to the near side. Kerwin racing to the boards. She gets there first. Plays the puck behind the goal line. Battle in the corner. Ruse can't hold on to it. Tar Heels send the puck to the far side. Corcoran over to pressure on the far boards. Held in at the top of the circle. Drop. Corcoran can't hold on to it. Puck sent back to the circle. Centering doesn't connect. And now controlled by the Tar Heels. Played up the far boards. Held in by Dyke at the point. Puck will drift all the way into the near corner. Battling on the near side. Corcoran gets there first. She wins the battle. Turns away from pressure. Puck sent behind the goal line. Battle on the inboards now. Two aside. Pushing and shoving on the inboards. Puck is now played to the near side by the Tar Heels. Held in. That is centered by Picard. Bounced across the ice by the Tar Heels defenders. Now played up the far side. Broken up on the far boards by Rouge. She pushes it into the zone, but not very far. Played up the middle of the ice. Stick lift by Picard, and now controlled by Dyke. 1:30 left in the game. Puck played up the near side. Controlled by the Tar Heels, who turn up the middle of the ice. Hammered down in the middle. Ruse hauls down the player, and we get a whistle as Martinez was down at center ice, and I believe Ruse is going to go for a hook here. So Ruse is going to go. 1:22 left. No, Summers is going to go. Barnes to take the draw to Heller's glove side. 1:22 left in the game. Now teams are set. Barnes wins the puck to the outside. Tipped forward by Dyke. Collected by the Tar Heels off the far boards. Turning to the net. Puck gets played behind the goal line. Battle on the inboards. Turning back to the far side. Stuff attempt is through Heller. And it is now all tied up with 1:10 remaining. And the Tar Heels have called a timeout. So I believe it was 1:22 left. But we are in the timeout, so back in just a second. Coach Kevin giving the refs a piece of his mind during that timeout. That is going to do it for the timeout. So, 1:10 is going to be what's left in the game. And we are now set to go. Draw one to the outside. Collected by the Tar Heels, skating up the far side into the zone. Broken up by Burns. Puck drifts to the inboards. Centering feed doesn't go. Follow-up sent up the middle and now racing ahead. That puck comes out of the zone. Ruse wins the battle. Puck on the far boards. Battling there. Sent ahead. And the refs are going to take one apiece on this one. So it is still going to be 5-on-5. 48.8 left. This draw should be, well, I guess it's going to be on the dot in front of the Royals bench. Draw controlled back by the Tar Heels. Played up the far side. That bounced to Barnes. Barnes sends it ahead. That is played away from Corcoran. Still in the zone. Tar Heels play the puck to the near side. Pushed past Kerwin. That is broken up by Morrow. Morrow loses the puck on the boards. Battle behind the ref. Collected now by the Tar Heels. Tar Heels step forward on the near side into the zone. Cutting to the middle. Shot blocked by Burns. It will drift to the far boards. 23 seconds remaining. Tar Heels control. Drop the puck up the far boards. Burns wins the battle there. She then loses the puck. Puck swept into the high slot. Tar Heels control, turning to the near side. Shot doesn't have anything on it. Collected by Morrow. She sends it to the point. Held in. Follow-up. Blocked. Played down. Shot doesn't go on target. Blocked by Burns. Play on the near side. Pushing and shoving on the boards. And that is going to do it. Final score of this one is a 1-1 tie. We will get the handshake line and then see everybody. I believe they're playing next weekend, but I'm not 100% positive on the schedule as I did not look at it before the game. So we'll get the handshakes line here and then see everybody for the next one.